Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Mr. McMurdo's Math Emporium, where today we're going to talk about subtracting fractions. My lovely assistant, not Kimberly, has put a problem up on the board. I'm going to work this one problem, and then I will put a second problem up and pause the video so you can work the problem. Is it more intimidating when I point at the camera like this? Probably not. All right, when you're doing subtracting of fractions, first of all, instead of written horizontally, I want them written vertically. Second of all, we have to have a common denominator. Isn't that right, Ashley?
Yes.
So we take the least common multiple for the two denominators. Not Kimberly. What do you think the least common multiple is?
Mr. McMurdo, did you throw my make away?
Yeah. It was in my way.
Mr. McMurdo, I think
4,
12?
8, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Our least common multiple is 12. I change these without changing the value so that they have a denominator of 12. What do I multiply by 4 to get 12?
3.
3. If I multiply my denominator by 3, I must multiply my numerator by 3, and I get
9.
9 twelfths. What do I multiply by 3 to get 12? 4. If I multiply my denominator by 4, I have to multiply my numerator by 4. My new numerator is?
8.
8. I bring my sign over to make sure. 9 twelfths subtract 8 twelfths is what, not Kimberly?
1/12.
1/12. Can you simplify 1/12?
No.
No, if it has a numerator of 1, it can't be simplified. That's not Kimberly's answer. I'm going to put one more up there. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to let you do it at home. I'm going to let Kimberly do it on the board. And then we'll unpause the video. You can see how we're doing it. So the one you are going to do, if you're watching at home, or the millions of you watching around the world, we have 3. I better low that down because not Kimberly's not tall.
It's pretty easy.
3 6 subtract 7/18. Those of you working at home, solve this problem. Pause the video to solve this problem. Those of you working here, I'm pausing the video myself.
Pencil.
And I'm going to have to give a knuckle sandwich to one of my students who put their pencil in the video.
Yeah, bye-bye. Hi, Kayla.
Thank you. Subscribe. And we're back. My young friend, not Kimberly, the first thing she did is she found the least common denominator. Not Kimberly, will you tell the world what the least common denominator was?
18.
18. Therefore, not Kimberly had to change 3 6 to something over 18 without changing the value. Not Kimberly, 3 6 equals how many 18ths?
3.
9. Good job. 3 6 equals 9 18ths. Not Kimberly, 7 18ths equals how many 18ths?
7/18.
7 18ths. Then not Kimberly knew it was a subtraction problem, so not Kimberly had 9 18ths, subtract 7 18ths, and got
2/18.
2 18ths. But is that the answer, not Kimberly?
No.
No, because not Kimberly had to simplify that fraction. She knows a common factor for 2 and 18 is 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So her difference of 3 6 and 7 18ths is 1/9. Thank you, not Kimberly. Let's look at another one. I will write down the problem and then pause the video here in the United States of America, in the Texas. When I pause the video, those of you in Burundi, you pause the video as well. Those of you in Moldavia, you can let it keep running. I'm fine with that.
What's up, my peeps?
Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Tamara eats boogers.
Ew.
All right, so our next problem, we have 5/7 subtract 6 over 21.
Can I do this one? I want to do this one. You
So I am pausing this right now. Solve that problem at home. Pause it. And I will have one of my lovely assistants here solve it. And then I'll turn it back on. And then I'll talk it through it. And then... All right, those ladies and gentlemen in Romania, in Oradea, Romania, that are watching with me here today, let's see how Janelle did. Janelle was given the problem 5/7 subtract 6 over 21. Janelle, what did you decide the least common denominator was?
21.
21. So to change 5/7 into something over 21, she got 15 over 21. 6 over 21 was already over 21, so she left it at 6/21. Janelle, is this addition or subtraction?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. So she has, remember, the denominator stays the same when you subtract. 15 subtract 6 is what, Janelle?
9.
9. Oh, Ashley, you have a question about this problem? Oh, Ashley wants to see if we can simplify 9 over 21. Well, Janelle, what are my factors of 9, Janelle?
1 and 9. 3.
1 and 9 and 3 and 3. Janelle, what are my factors of 21?
1 and 21. 7 and 3.
Awesome. Janelle, what is my least common multiple of 9 and 21?
3.
Or least common denominator. Sorry. Least common denominator is... That's not right. Greatest common factor. Yes. That's what I meant. Greatest common factor is 3. So now, if I have 9 over 21, and I simplify that by my greatest common factor, what is my simplified answer? 9 divided by 3 is?
3 7.
Good. 3/7.
Yay.
I hope those of you watching at Bucharest got that question correct. What I'll do now is I will put another question up. I will pause it. I will let either Kate or Ashley go up and solve it while it's paused, and then we'll go over it and see how they like it. Subscribe to me. And Robots from Neptune. All right, friends in Hungary, here is the problem. Write it down, pause the video, and solve it. When you're done, you're ready, you want to go, the lady with 2 fingers that just stuck her fingers in the camera, she will have solved it, and then we will have looked at it. Go! Great job, my friend Kate has solved this problem. I'm hoping those of you in the former Soviet Union have solved this as well. We have 12/14 subtract 2/7. My friend Kate found the least common denominator of 14. She changed 12/14, left it as 12/14 because it already has that common denominator. She took 2/7 and made that 4/14, just multiplying them both by 2. She subtract 12/14, subtract 4/14 is 8/14. Then she found a greatest common factor of 8 and 14 was 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 14 divided by 2 is 7. If you need to slow it down, you can. Hannah G is crazy. I will write another one up there.
No, right there it says favorite student Kate Gould, and it's signed by H. Robinson
The third.
the third.
Subscribe to me.
But this is time.
Subscribe to Robots from Neptune. And let's look at 2/7. Subtract,
He
no.
signed that one too.
You did sign this
1/4. You're making it up. And my young friend, all the way from Fort Worth, Texas, this classroom, my homeroom, thank you, because I got at least 2 good kids in my homeroom, is going to solve this problem while you solve it at home. If you are in China, Miss Black, if you are watching in China,
Yes,
We
Miss
miss
Black.
you.
We miss you.
We miss you.
man.
Oh, because
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the country of France, if you are watching this, my friend Ashley started with the problem 2/7 subtract 1/4. She found the common denominator of 28. So she had to change 2/7 to something over 28 without changing the value. She had to change 1/4 to something over 28 without changing the value. She had to multiply 7 times 4 to get 28. If she multiplies the denominator by 4, she must also multiply the numerator by 4. And 2 times 4 is 8. So 2/7 equals 8 28. 1/4 equals 7 28. It is a subtraction problem. We have 8 28, subtract 7 28, and she got the problem, the difference, 1 28. I've heard it both ways. What's up? Here we go. One more, maybe.
And it's
Or
my turn this time.
it's not Kimberly's turn. We don't want her to cry. She gets upset. Let's do 4/7 minus 2/4, and you'll notice I wrote this a little bit lower so not Kimberly can reach it. Wherever it is you're watching, in Portugal, in Costa Rica,
I got a butterfly.
in Colombia, in Venezuela, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to my friend Robots from Neptune. Solve this problem, and then start the video again.
My answer
December.
No. Hang on, let me think about this.
Janelle's abuela in Puerto Vallarta.
Mexico.
If you're watching, and I know you are, not Kimberly just did this problem, 4/7 subtract 2/4. She found the least common denominator, which was 28. It was 28, not Kimberly, just like the last problem had a least common denominator of 28. She changed 4/7 to 16 over 28. Those are equivalent values because she multiplied both the numerator and denominator by 4, so that doesn't change the value, just changes how it's written. La abuela de Janelle. After that, she had 2/4. She changed to a fraction with 28 as the denominator, multiplied both the numerator and denominator by 7, got 14 28ths. Notice the subtraction problem. She had 16 28ths, subtract 14 28ths, got 2 28ths. But then she realized from Puerto Vallarta, I don't know, Hannah G's insane, in the membrane. She realized that it could be simplified by a common factor of 2, simplified down to 1/14. She signed it, not Kimberly. We have time for one more problem. Uno, if you're watching in Puerto Vallarta.
for me, you have to say Brazil. You can just say Brazil.
If you're watching in Brazil,
Brazil.
let's take...
Brazil, not a place that you can't really say.
Hey, you can say Puerto Rico.
I know.
I can't.
11:26.
My turn because that was after not Kimberly.
No, it's my turn. I'm allowed to.
Who cares about Bea?
I'm allowed to be in the video.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You stink, you can't be it. Catch a tiger by its toe. I like her better, Bea.
No! I don't really care. I'm okay.
I'm allowed to be in the
And we're back. My fans watching in Brazil.
Thank you.
The Philippines.
This is now a 3D video. My friend Bea, she had 11/26, subtract 3/13. She realized all on her own. I did not tell her that the least common denominator was 26. Since 11 was already 26, they leave it 11/26. 3/13 had to be multiplied by 2 over 2 to get 6/26. She saw it was subtraction. 11 minus 6 is 5. And the only factors of 5 are 1 and 5. 5 does not go into 26. So that tells her that's the right answer. So, boom! Shakalaka! Peace out! God bless! Love ya! Do something kind today. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to my friends, Robots from Neptune. Love y'all.